Podcast P. Paul George. Look, I'm about to bust my behind. Look at this. Look at this ice right here. I'm about to walk on this dang on ice. If I fall, don't laugh at me. Do not laugh at me. I'm about to. Nah, I'm ashamed. But Podcast P. Paul George Pinky. I'm reading articles. He is saying that it's getting better. You know what I mean? His pinky is. He's getting more comfortable with it. He's starting to embrace his pinky. His pinky is looking good. It's feeling good. It's looking good and it's feeling good. That is something that I was not expecting to hear. But it's Paul George, though. You know what I mean? It's Paul George. Podcast Pete talking this talk on his podcast recently about his pinky. And I'm happy that his pinky's feeling good. But let me just keep it all the way real with you. I got to see something on the dang on basketball court. Regardless of his pinky feeling a lot better, I got to see something on that dang on basketball court. Another thing, the NBA All-Star break was better than I expected it to be. Not saying it was good. That's not what I'm saying. But it was better than it was the last couple of seasons. I'm going to keep it real. In my opinion, the new format was pretty cool. The dunk contest was okay. I wish there was more competition. The three-point contest was pretty darn good in my opinion as well. But let me get back to Paul George real quick. I gotta see something on that basketball court, man. For the rest of this season, I gotta see something on that dang on basketball court. And I know a lot of people were saying, a lot of Sixer fans are pretty much saying, yo, we don't even want to see Paul George. We don't want to see Paul George play anymore. We don't want to see Joel Embiid play anymore. Realistically, a lot of Sixer fans, including myself, you know what I mean? I kind of want to just, you know what I mean, say to Joel Embiid, just don't play no more. And when it comes to Paul George, I just want him to sit out for the rest of the season as well. But at the end of the day, we're not paying these guys. We ain't the owners. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just gonna let him sit for 30 million, 40 million a year. Nah, we're not doing that. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Shout out to Grasshopper. Better hope you're healthy. Youngsters don't trust the process. Yeah, man. I look at it like this, bro. When it comes to Pinky P, he was on his podcast recently. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I don't know when he said it, but he said his pinky is feeling a lot better. He's feeling more comfortable with his pinky. You know what I'm saying? His pinky's feeling good. And I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying. He said his pinky's feeling good. So there shouldn't be no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses from any Sixer fans or any fan base saying, oh, Paul George is hurt. He said his pinky is doing better. So since his pinky is doing better, I don't want to hear no excuses. Like, real talk. Don't want to hear the excuses, especially from Sixer fans. If I hear excuses for Paul George, if I hear any excuses from Paul George, what are they called? Stands or whatever. I don't know. No excuses. No more. Because he said it out his mouth that his pinky is better. PG got the hangnail. Man, I don't know what PG got. PG need to figure it out. But getting back to what I was saying, though, like, as much as I want them to sit out, they not sitting out. I think Joel Embiid's going to finish this year off. I don't think they're going to shut down Joel Embiid. Look, I'm trying to tell Sixer fans, don't get your hope up when it comes to getting Cooper Flag. Don't get your hopes up when it comes to getting Ace Bailey. I don't think we're getting neither one of them. I don't think we're going to have a top 6 pick. I think we're going to win too many games. And I know that's shocking to say, but we got some bad teams in the NBA, man. We got some very bad teams in the NBA. He said, calm down. Calm down about what? Pinky P? Calm down about what? Talk to me. Be more detailed, brother. Be more detailed. What am I calming down about, bro? What am I calming down about, bro? Because at the end of the day, realistically, if you a Sixer fan, right? Or if you were just a basketball fan in general, and your team spent all their offseason money on one player, and that one player didn't, you know what I'm saying, didn't produce since he came on the team. Like, think about that though. Like, say you paid a player all your money. Like, let's just even use another example. Say you own a company, right? And say you own a restaurant, and you pay the head. Look, hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. I'm breaking it down to you. I'm breaking it down. Say you own a restaurant, right? And you hire the head chef, the executive chef for your restaurant, and his resume is absolutely crazy, right? His resume is all that, and then when you get him, the food is terrible. You got bad ratings on your website because the food is disgusting. Imagine that, right? You got bad ratings. You even tried the food. The food ain't good. And you're like, what the heck? Your resume says this, but the production on this thing on plate is disgusting. You get what I'm saying? That's what's happening with Paul George. I mean this in no disrespect. I'm just keeping it real as a diehard Sixer fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Pinky P, Paul George, Podcast P got to play a lot better. And I'm cheering for him. Because at the end of the day, I want the Sixers to get a championship the first time since 1983. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just keeping it real. There's one thing about me, man. On this channel, I keep it real. I cover the Sixers. I cover the Phillies. I cover everything Philly on this channel. And I will be covering the Eastern Conference and Western Conference playoffs for the NBA, and you know the vibes with that. But hit that like button if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. It's definitely going down on Mike Sports Vibes Balling. Don't forget to put the balling after the vibes. It's definitely going down. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. But real talk, man. And then the NBA All-Star game. Let me just keep it real. I'm not gonna be live that long. I'm not gonna be live. I just have to get this off my chest. NBA All-Star weekend or break. I think that if they had some more stars do the dunk contest, everything would have been so much better. I said this on my live when I was live that day. I said, yo, all they need a couple of stars and it'll be so much better. If John Morant plays, if Zach LaVine is in a dunk contest, it's going to be better because the three-point contest was, I think the three-point contest was awesome, right? When it comes to the new format, yes, it was a kind of, you know what I mean, a little bit of bugs they have to, you know what I mean, to take care of. It wasn't perfect, but I will admit, the format got the players playing harder. So if the players are playing harder, I just think it's a better product on that dang on basketball court. Just my opinion. No, it wasn't perfect. Yes, it could get a lot better, but in my opinion, I think it was pretty good. Brazil, what's going on, Brazil? Brazil's in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's Philly everything besides football on this channel. I cover the Sixers, I cover the Phillies. Let's get it, man. Shout out to y'all. Make sure I hit that like button if you're in the building now. All right, so listen. So in my honest opinion, I feel like the NBA All-Star break was a success overall. I know a lot of people are going to be like, how? It's not good. If you witnessed the All-Star break the last couple of years, it was embarrassing on what I seen. The All-Star break was so embarrassing. The West versus the East, the dunk, everything was embarrassing. This actually had some substance. This actually had a little bit more, in my honest opinion. And it could get so much better. I think it will be better next season. And I don't think they should just totally just be done with the All-Star break. They just got to make a couple improvements. That's just my honest opinion outside looking in. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Truly appreciate y'all. I got 19 people in the building. Can I get 19 likes? I got 19 people in the building. Can I get about 18 likes? Or 100 likes? But if you missed the announcement, y'all, Podcast P, Pinky P is feeling good about his pinky. He will be playing soon. Well, he's going to be playing better. I'm not going to say he's going to be playing soon. He's been playing. The problem is his production ain't on the court. The production on the court ain't all the way there. But we'll see what happens. But shout out to each and every one of y'all that's in the building, man. I really appreciate y'all. vibing with your boy. I just had to do this quick little live real quick, man, because I'm going to tell you this right now, man. I'm going to tell you this right now. The Sixers, in my honest opinion, are going to win some games that we do not expect them to win this last portion of the season. And I know this sounds crazy. I think Joel Embiid's going to come back, and he's going to start balling. And I know, look, I'm just being optimistic, and I know I shouldn't be optimistic. And I'm not saying that the Sixers are going to do anything this season, but I honestly feel like something good will come out of all this. At the end of the day, even if we don't get to the playoffs, if we get to the playoffs, whatever, I'm telling you, something good's going to come out of this. Meaning, in the offseason, there's going to be some big changes. That's how I'm feeling right now. But shout out to y'all, man. Hopefully y'all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'm out, y'all. Peace out. God bless.